Morning. I just got out of camp about 20 minutes ago, I guess, and I've got about a mile. It's cruisy through here along the pond and beyond the pond, but about to have a pretty good climb. So thought I'd check in, say hello. Slept pretty well last night. The little GMC crew that was there setting up, the caretakers, I thought it was a cabin of sorts. It's just a tent, like a big old tent for the summer, and their job is to just educate visitors and make sure everybody's following, leave no trace, and not, vandalizing the place. It's a paid position. Of course, it's all just young kids, but very sweet, and I wish them well. I didn't really talk to them much, but I have about another 19-mile day, 19 and some change, trying to keep the miles reasonable through here, just because I knew it was New England. I wasn't sure how hard it would be. And they've been easier than I expected. Now I know that's going to change real soon. So I'm also glad I'm giving my legs a little bit of a break before New Hampshire. I am breaking through lots of spider webs, silk blazing this morning, so I guess I'm the first out on trail. But there's still not many people on trail. I'm just still in shock. Like, where are all the thru hikers? I know they're out here. Speaking of thru hikers, Untouchable is back there somewhere. We finally kind of had a more direct text conversation, because yesterday he told me the day before he'd been kind of lazy. I'm like, all right, I'm getting vibes. He don't want to hike with me. And so I just basically kind of let him off the hook, and just said, I need to kind of keep to the timeline with my family's travel plans and my dad and all that. But I totally get it. If you want to go slower, go at a different pace, basically just hinting at, just let me know. But he said that's not the case. He did meet up with his old tramley, or part of it, from the Smokies. And so he's been hiking with them. So I think that's been the holdup more than anything. And maybe he just didn't want to tell me because he was scared it'd hurt my feelings or something. And it doesn't. I mean, I get it. I was excited to catch up with Spork and that crew for the longest time. So anyway, he says by Hanover he'll catch up because we have a trail angel we met in Delaware Water Gap who's taken us in. He said, I wouldn't miss that for the world. I thought, well, I hope, you want to catch up to me too. I think he does. I think, text, it's hard to convey really what you want to say. But, so by Hanover, he says he'll be here. This is the remains of an old mill village from the 1890s, I believe, is what Far Out said. Aldrichville, I believe, is the name of the little village. Walking through a beautiful forest of evergreens. I don't know if these are spruce, what they are, but they're beautiful and they smell just lovely. Fun little rock garden through here. People have made various cairns with art. That one's kind of neat. So this is the Manurva Henchi shelter. Looks like got a new deck, new railing, even got a handicap ramp. So decided I'd go ahead and eat lunch here. It's supposed to thunderstorm later, so I didn't want to be somewhere where I couldn't sit under a roof, and this was the only one for the next, I think, 3 or 4 miles. So hopefully they'll hold off until I get to camp, because I think I've only got about 9 miles left. to get to camp. I'll show you this shelter. Pretty basic and lowly and empty, as is the whole trail right now. But there is a very remote possibility I might go ahead and climb Killington today. That would be another 4 or 5 miles, I think. I think it's about 5 miles extra and uphill miles. So doubtful I'll do that, especially if thunderstorms are rolling in. I'd rather sleep low and climb high in the morning. Hopefully they'll be passed on by then, but we'll see. I'm a sweaty mess and it's buggy, and I gotta climb this. So I just want to complain, so thanks for listening. I don't know what airport this is out here. Not a very big one, but I love little airports. I grew up going to little airports with my dad. He's flown about every airplane known to man and owned many of them and taught people how to fly, given check rides still until he got sick. Taught people how to fly aerobatic airplanes. Anything that deals with aviation, my dad has done it. And it's kind of bittersweet seeing that. I wanted to send it to him, but I know right now, since he's grounded, it'd make him sad probably. He loves to be in the air. I swear he's part bird. I was waiting for a plane to land or take off, but it must be pretty little. I didn't see any. But I finally made it up that godforsaken gorge, mostly. I'm still not all the way. So that's why I'm going so painfully slow. The Clarendon shelter looks like it got a very recent upgrade. My pack's about to fall. All the bunks have been redone. I think there's a porcupine that's been very naughty here. So now they have this grating on the edge, but you can tell where somebody's been gnawing. I bet they can do some damage. It's a pretty setting though. Got this big grassy yard, creek down there. But I've got miles to go, 6 more in fact. There are some really obnoxious crows out there. I haven't seen cows in a long time. I don't know what these trees are. They're huge. They almost look like they've been planted. I'm about 2/10 of a mile from a road crossing where there's a farm stand off the trail. I don't think it's too far. I hope it's not too far because I really want to go. But I really don't want to be out in this heat any longer either. But I know I'm going to do it. Spork and that crew said it was fantastic. So it's all I've thought about today, if I'm being honest. Look at these ferns, how pretty. It's like a little fairyland out here. Just passed this man who was mowing his grass, and he knows I'm not going towards the trail, the direction I'm walking, because the trail's the other way. And he yelled over the lawnmower, "Enjoy!" Gave me a big thumbs up. So it's gonna be worth it. I'm gonna be glad. Probably half mile off trail, but worth it for some cold snacks. feel like I've died and gone to heaven. I got some cheese curds. They say this is the best chocolate milk in all of Vermont. Homemade sourdough. Also got a soda, like a bougie soda, a Vermont soda with maple syrup in it. So, bon appetit. I'm a complete sucker for a farm stand like this. I just went and got more. This is like a hummus. They said these are incredible, and that I'm gonna save. But all this is gonna be my dinner with the sourdough and the cheese. Yay me! Didn't realize that. According to Gut Hook, I'm a little short, but I'll take it. It's close enough. Woo! Welcome to the Governor Clement's shelter. I'm the only one here. I'm shocked. I don't know why I thought there'd be somebody here. It's kind of a cool shelter. It's made of stone. It's kind of dismal inside though. I don't like this. I'm gonna see if it rains. If it does, I'll stay here, but if not, I'm gonna go outside in a tent. Beautiful stone fireplace that even comes with chairs to put by the hearth. And lots of graffiti. Yeah, the creek's nearby. The sky looks pretty okay. I'm a sweaty mess, so I'm kind of glad nobody's here. Now I can disrobe and get clean. Backcountry cold plate. Dinner for one tonight, sadly. I wish that you guys were here to enjoy this with me. Actually, who I really wish was right here is my husband. Larry, you would love this, wouldn't you? The sourdough, I'm probably not going to eat all tonight. I've got the cheese curds. The salami I've not tried yet, but I love smoked paprika. These crackers, I forgot about mentioning those earlier. The sign in the little store said they were wonderful, so how could I resist? They have local honey and dried nettle. And then this, it's just hummus, they call it za'atar. I don't know how you say that, but it sounded fancy and it's delicious. All this time I thought I was here by myself, but nope. I got a little mama up there in the nest. She seems that she's pretty comfortable with me. And I am going to sleep in the shelter. It is so dark in here. Like somebody could be sleeping in there right now and I wouldn't know it. And that would totally freak me out. So let's not talk about that. But no, there's nobody back there. But yeah, I kept thinking maybe somebody would show up because I got here so early. But it's almost 8 o'clock and not a soul. But this is one of the oldest shelters on the Long Trail and the Appalachian Trail. I read that in the logbook. It's got a nice privy over here. I've yet to visit it, but it looks nice. And a bear box, so I just put my food up there. And down here, I've got a nice little spot that I could have set up my tent had I wanted to. Show it to you real quick. That's where I came from. That's south on the AT. Look at that. Nice little campsite, very flat. Fire ring and everything. But it's just like a little storybook shelter. I just think it's so cute, at least on the outside. I don't love the inside. And I don't know if you guys remember, but way back, I don't know, in the southern states, I remember saying that I hope that one night on the AT I got a shelter all by myself. And I had several nights by myself. Yeah, it's definitely a quiet just section right now. I think I'm between bubbles is what's happening. But yeah, I miss Spork and all them a lot. They are in New Hampshire now, about to start the whites, so that's exciting. Untouchable, I did not hear from today, so I have no idea. But I'm just gonna hope that he's still making his way to Hanover, and I think he'll get there by Sunday. Yeah, I miss him too, and I know he's having fun with his old tramley, and I'm happy for that, but I'm a little lonely, so I hope he catches up. We'll see, but I will see you guys in the morning.